Hello, good evening, viewers. We are studying about the introductory concept of database. In this connection, we have in the previous two videos already studied about what is database, what is database management system, what are its functions, file-oriented approach, its limitations, and then finally the advantages of database DBMS. Now, in this continuation, we are going to know about the disadvantages of DBMS. What are various disadvantages of DBMS? Most important disadvantage of the database management system is concerned with the cost. In addition to the cost of purchasing or developing the software, hardware has to be time to time upgraded so as to allow for extensive programs and the workspace required for their execution and storage. The processing overhead introduced by the DBMS to implement security, integrity, and sharing of the data causes a degradation of the response and the throughput times. An additional cost is that of migration from a traditionally separate application environment to an integrated one. Besides the cost, there are other so many disadvantages that we may note here. It is the complexity, the provision of the functionality that is expected of a good DBMS makes the DBMS an extremely complex piece of software. Database designers, developers, database administrators, and end users must understand this functionality to take full advantage of it. And failure to understand the system can lead to very poor design, poor decision making, and which can have serious consequences on an organization. Beside complexity, another disadvantage might be size, performance, higher impact of a failure, additional hardware costs, costs of conversions. So there are number of disadvantages too besides the advantages of DBMS. One important disadvantage is that for small and simple applications for a single user, a database system is often not advisable because due to the enhanced cost, enhanced complexity, performance, requirement of additional skill, human beings. So this this is not appropriate for small organizations, small business houses, like for a small retailer, retail shop, and like that. The complexity is another major disadvantage. A database system creates additional complexity and requirements. The supply and operation of a database management system with several users and databases is quite costly and demanding. If we consider centralized database system, of course, centralized database system reduces duplication, but the lack of duplication requires that the database be adequately backed up so that in the case of failure, the data can be recovered. So backup and recovery operations are fairly complex in DBMS. Okay, and if we go into the distributed databases system, as the processes are distributed at number of locations, again the complexity is more than the centralized database system. Now, the DBMS, operations of DBMS requires qualified personnel. The professional operation of a database system requires appropriately trained staff. Without a qualified database administrator, nothing would work for a long perfectly. Costs: through the use of a database system, new costs are generated for the system itself, but also for additional hardware and more complex handling of the system. Lower efficiency: a database system is a multi user software which is often less efficient than specialized software which is produced and optimized exactly for one problem. Processing overhead of security, integrity, and sharing of data cause degradation of response and throughput times. Of course, these also the security issues, integrity, backup, recovery, sharing of data imposes lot of complexity to the system. At the same time, this also reduces the processing time, reduces throughput time, and this is an overhead for the developers. Next, overhead of updation and upgradation of hardware and software due to changing technology. As we know, technology is changing at a rapid pace, both in hardware as well as software. So, to meet the technological advancements in the environment, time to time the database system has to be upgraded, and this imposes another complexity, another problem to the system. While centralization reduces duplication, requires that database be adequately backed up. Complex processing of backup and recovery. Centralization increases potential severity of security breaches and disruption of operation of the organization due to downtimes and failures. Reduced application development time. Clearly, the DBMS supports many important functions that are common to many applications accessing data stored in the DBMS. This, in conjunction with the high-level interface to the data, facilitates quick development of applications. Such applications are also likely to be more robust than applications developed from scratch because many important tasks are handled by the DBMS instead of being implemented by the application. One important disadvantage in this era of internet is that while our data transmits from one location to another location, there is a great threat of interception by a third party, which is an unauthorized party, whom we also called hackers. There is another threat of introducing virus, small set of programs that damages our database. So this is another threat to the computerized database system. So that's all for the disadvantages of DBMS. Now the concluding remarks is that a database is a collection of data, of course in the form of tables having rows and columns. So a database might contain number of tables. So this is a database with multiple tables. A database has publishers table, books table, customers table, authors table, inventory, orders. Okay, now a table is the primary unit of physical storage for data in a database. A table is the primary unit of physical storage for data in a database. Usually a database contains more than one table. Usually a database may be of one table. At the same time, a database might contain more than one tables also. Database management system is used to input, sort, organize and store data. Okay, so this is the structure of a table. A table consists of rows and columns. So this is table employee. These are different columns of the table. Every column has must have a column name. Here the name is employee number, name, affiliation, phone and email. Whereas these horizontal lines are rows. So rows in database system are called records. Columns in database system is called fields. So a table is a collection of records and fields in which we store our data. So these are an intersection of row and column gives us one data. So this is one data, this is another data, this is another data, and so on. So with this we have understood the introductory concept of database. I think the thing should be clear. We must have understood what is database. The advantage of applying computers in the database system is that we can store a lot of data in a very short space. The retrieval of data becomes quite high. Computation on data is quite faster than humans. Sorting, searching and updating data becomes very much easier provided with the computers. So that's all for the database systems. Thanks. Thank you all.